Alright, I am coming back to try and finish up the first leg of the Quintet trilogy. I'm going to be diving back into a little Soul Blazer. Before I get going, I want to just make sure the stream is looking pretty good. I think it's looking pretty good. I hope everyone's having a good time out there in whatever part of the world you're in. I may speak a little bit funny today. I had the joy of breaking a filling earlier today. Doesn't hurt or anything, but it hurts my tongue. Like, it's one of those perfect things where it's right on inside my mouth, it's cutting up my tongue, so it's making it a little tricky to speak. Anyways, I want to pick up a few items I haven't grabbed yet. So on one hand, we're going back in here. Why are we going in here, you might ask? There's an emblem I missed. And last time I checked, I want to try and get those. Oh. That guy's a jerk. I want to try and get all those emblems. So we need to go in here a little bit. Alright. So I want to get the emblem here. There's a cup. There's one I missed in another area as well. Let's see. It might be right over here. So I knew that's there. It's kind of like cheating, but oh well. We'll go here. Voice came from above. How can I help you? You can help me get my emblems. We missed one back here. Whoops. There we go. This one, I'm not even sure how you were supposed to know about it. But you'll probably think you already got one tied into this. It's from a dream. But you'll see what I'm doing. Okay, where was this exact spot? There we go. I did not mean to do that extra shot. EF. I think there were 7 of them, and the last one we cannot get yet. So the other thing I would like to get, though, is I am missing an item. I am missing a bracelet. So we are going to go and get this bracelet. I do not like missing things that I shouldn't be missing. Alright. Although I do hate having put on this bubble armor again. It is weak, weak, weak. Okay. Head this way. I'm almost strong enough for that sword that I picked up a little while ago. that recovery sword, which will start healing me as I kill things. Alright, so what we want to do, go over here. Look at that. Completely missed a treasure. I really need to stop hitting that. I am wasting. I don't want to waste my magic. So the dogs are saying woof. Good news. They will not woof nearly as much as they normally do. I'm keeping my studio door open because normally they say woof because they're like, I want to know more about what's going on behind a closed door. So I'm kind of humoring the pups today, leaving it open. Okay, we got those 2 items. Now, let us go back to where we were. I believe there should be a total of 7 of these emblems. I'm just going to do a save without using the save in there. Should be 7 emblems. Oh, let's get the real armor back. Not quite ready for that. Wish I knew what went in each slot where I've used up something, like the tasty seeds. Because it'd be good to know what it is I am missing and not missing. So, real quick, I just want to check one thing real quick without showing all of you what I'm looking for. Go here. 1 second, almost there. I just want to know where is. Let's see. All right. Let's see. I have now found how to get to it. All right. Oh, excuse me. All right. We will now go the actual new stuff for today. Don't tell me. I hate having to do that. Hopefully I only had to do it once. I know I did it yesterday, but I didn't save afterwards, so hopefully he now remembers, because... Alright, let's clear this place out. Do not care for this shooting thing. Alright, let's not burn through magic. I was originally going to do that, but let's not. So far, I'm starting to drop some frames. Or no, didn't drop any, but got close. I have no control over my internet. Yay, look, my hit points are in a different shade. do not care for these guys shooting at me. Oh, let's get hit points back with every sword swipe. Or with every kill, at least. Oh, yeah, that's the guy who will let me see invisible things. I might as well go back and get that after I... I do not like these shooty guys. They kinda annoy me. That's a pretty good gem haul. Oh, you. Alright, shortcut. Let's go find this guy who knows everything about the castle. Cool, he doesn't move back. I don't need re-equip the pass every time. Should be this place on the right. You're from the sky, just like me. What was your name? Soul of Reality. It's like two of the Infinity Stones in one. Reality and the Soul Stone. Not too shabby. I really... Sorry about that. Hit the wrong button. I just want to do a quick save. Alright. Ooh, that opened. Open that. Puppets. And that will give me a maid. Not everyone's going to be important. I don't think she was important. One more layer here, just this guy. Now, if I remember right, I'm going to want to get to level 24 or 25 before I beat the game. Ooh, the queen. She is probably worth visiting. In fact, I know for a fact she is. By the way, I'm on this camera today, not that one. Like I always point out, I'm on a different camera every single time I stream. I don't change my settings at all. It is really weird. Soldier. Bet he's not important. Open the prison gates. One of these will be another tower. Yep. Wait, how much do I need for another level? 300,000. Quite a bit to go. Almost, what, 45 and change? Boom, boom, boom. I think we know where I need to go. And you can teleport me back. Let's go back. I wish you would have given me some experience or something. So, real quick. Alright, so I know what the final magic is. In fact, the final magic is Phoenix. We already know that. The final armor and final sword are both found in the final area. What have you got to say? Oh, look at that. They're cute. Let's see what this maid wants. And then we'll talk to the queen. That is the nature of music. Do love the music in this game, though. I've said that before. I'll say it again. I'll say it a lot. You're the queen. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I don't even need to look at it. It's a card. Because all of a sudden this game became like Doom, where I need a card for everything. So, I truthfully like a good offense more than defense. So I am good with using I am good with using that power bracelet instead of the shield bracelet. However, I've got something even better coming up really soon. Alright. Finally, the last building. Maybe there's another building. I think there might be one more building, not counting the castle. I knew that'd unleash another one. I do not care for these jerks. Oh. Oh. Those guys are a pain. We're going to go ahead and just climb the castle. We could go back to town. Oh, those are mimics. I was like, man, I want some treasure. But nope. Real treasure is a good thing. Alright. More soldiers. One more layer in here. I see that. I haven't seen those puppet things do anything. Here we go. No more monster layers. Nothing hidden. 3 here. Yeah, these guys don't really do anything, do they? Alright, let's hit this one. That'll respawn those chest knights, which will then give me some more good stuff. As in, more experience. I want to leave this screen and come back. I'm not trying to just grind, but these guys are worth good experience. I'm going to gain a level. Right there. Aha. Gotcha. Do not need an herb. Outrun that bullet. 1 layer here. Alright. Oh, I cannot really dodge these guys too well in here. Yeah, they pretty much get free shots on me. Alright, so let's go back to town real quick. Okay, it is... There we go. The final emblem. What does this guy say? Oh, shouldn't be so frightening or frightenable. I want her to move. You'll see what I mean later on. So, you should give me more than one. I'm saving the world, and they're trying to hog their precious medical herbs. Let me carry 2. Just 2. That ain't asking all that much. Oh, I will change the world. It's a hint, maybe you should have, like, made a torture chamber. Wow, that guy is greedy? Alright, we'll do a... we'll do a little save. We'll continue, of course. Alright. This is it. Except we will be going back real soon. Oh! And the queen is evil. See, it'd be nice if they told you who was saying what line, because at first, until you click the button, shut up. Did that come from Dr. Leo, from the Queen, from soldiers, and even afterwards? I don't know if it's the Queen or soldiers speaking. How are you whispering to me? You're closer to them than to me. Good thing he planned for a perfect-sized blast, because that could have killed her. Now, before we fight the boss, so, like I said before, I like having a bracelet that gives me more attack rather than more defense. But what if I could have both? Okay. Alright, one thing I want to see. If I change my equipment... Oh, okay. So it doesn't really show. Wait. I'm going to look at something real quick. Where is emblem G hanging out at? Okay. No. We have one more thing to check out. We've got to go places anyways. Alright, let's go beat this area. So it is in Dr. Leo's lab, the one place I didn't get an emblem. I should have known better. So what we need to do is plugged in the starting key. And now we fight the final boss on this airship. The whole being on the airship makes no sense. Like, they didn't give a reason I'm on the airship. But let's go ahead. This guy is immune. Come on. I'm getting bad cycles. Bad cycles. Come on. Bad cycles. Come on, real close. Got him. Ooh. Close to dying there. Now I restore the king, the final person. And now to turn this airship around. See, there's no purpose in me being on this airship. Hey, Lisa. It's kind of a weird question. Am I real? Yes. You know what? Yeah. She is way too emotionally invested in me, considering we have barely met. I invaded her dreams once. Looks like I dropped some frames at some point. Makes me unhappy. But we have met once. Just once. Where I invaded her dreams like a jerk. Oh, I'll tell him. Alright. Off to the world of evil. We will be back for certain things, though. But we need to go the world of evil before we could come back from the world of evil. Oh, I ain't giving up. We're going to move into the Aurora Borealis. And in the Aurora is the red world of evil. Kind of looks like space. So, here's a problem with these games. All of these old games, all these Quintet games, a lot of Super Nintendo games, a lot of NES games in particular, some Genesis games, in particular if you've ever played Phantasy Star 3, that's a great example of what I'm about to say. They don't tell you where to go. Whoa, I just lost a lot of frames right there. I have no idea what was going on. Maybe it's my anger about how these games didn't tell you where to go. And if you didn't play with a guide, and for the rest of these Quintet games, I am going to be using a guide pretty extensively, or at least some of the time. If you don't use a guide, you really don't know where you're going, and you're not going to be able to beat the game. In Terranigma, the third game of the Quintet trilogy, you'll end up going to dungeons long before you ever should have, and you'll just be wiped. Meanwhile, you sometimes have no idea where to go at all. It feels like you can't go anywhere. You're going to miss clues. Like right now, do I go back to the land below and find these 3 symbols, or do I continue on? You continue on. They don't tell you that. If I didn't go back to get those other 2 symbols when I got the Spirit Sword and the Zentetsu Sword, I said it correctly, Zentetsu Sword. If I didn't go back when I got those, I never would beat this game. Or maybe I would. It's all confusing. So, this is the world of evil. It kind of looks cool. Like, I love the sprite work in this area. Unfortunately, I've got to waste some magic here. Magic is going to be very important going forward. So make sure we do get those gems when we can. Get those gems when we can. Okay, let's go back some. Need 42,000 for my next level. I am going to need more levels. That part is for sure, because there is another sword I'm going to have to use. And there is another type of invincible enemy coming up soon that I will get a new weapon that could handle it. Take him out. Okay, just step on that. Thank you. Whoa. Take him out. Get some big gems. Opening doorways. I've got 3 layers here. Oh, I do not care for that. All right. 2 layers left. I hate that thing. Such a jerk. So those are the last type of invincible enemy for me. Definitely want to get all of the gems I can. Okay, level up is good. Okay, there are 2 more monster layers here somewhere. I cannot hurt. Whoa. These things can hurt you pretty bad. Okay, there we go. Okay, there is something right down there, a treasure. Enables you to walk in space. Now you might be wondering, what does that mean? Because I'm already in space. Well, it means you could survive here. Because if you noticed, I just took a ton of damage for taking off that armor. I've got 2 layers. And there are a couple treasures we need to track down right now. Alright. 57,000 for our next level. I'm going to want another level, by the way. Come on, there we go. This should be the Soul Blade. Which now I can kill these, which are worth 4,000 each. I don't get healed for killing things anymore, which is sad. But what you gonna do? Oh yeah, so the final one, final treasure I need, right here. The red hot ball. Now, let's go for 100% on this game. Let's record real quick. Recording is good. Yes, we're continuing. Give that save. Alright, first thing, let's get the final emblem. This is one you would have no idea where to look, just like that one in the Spirit Mountain earlier. See, no reason you should have expected that. Now, we want to move. We've got 2 Uber items to make. We'll start with what the emblems are needed for. Probably remember earlier, found this. The problem with using that magic bell is you have to then de-equip this bracelet. And seriously, super bracelet? We are keeping the super bracelet. There is no ifs, ands, or buts on that one. Alright, now we will get the Phoenix. At which point, we're at the final boss. I will probably grind out 1 additional level or 2 off of those moving walls to give good experience. Head down here. And here comes the Phoenix. And now you can actually fight the last boss. So, time to use the ultimate attack, ultimate weapon, ultimate armor, ultimate bracelet. It is just about time to finish this game. So this is without doubt the easiest of the Quintet trilogy. Because I never really was at risk of dying, except maybe against that bird boss. But I still wasn't at too much risk. So if I use my magic button, nothing happens. And meanwhile, if I just run around like this, I'm just killing guys. Not really doing anything. So you're probably wondering, why am I not swinging my sword? And where is this Phoenix? Well, that was bad. So, here's Phoenix. You know what? Let's go ahead and just get one more level. Just for fun. You do like fun, right? I think we all can appreciate fun. Picking up some extra gems is very good. Because we will actually go through each one of these sword swings. So now every time I swing my sword, unless I do a bunt, you know, just a pokey poke, every time I swing my sword it costs 2 magic points, or 2 gems. Which, during the final boss, depending on things, you could use up quite a few. I don't think I'm going to get close to using up this many, but still. You know what? We're going to just go for maybe one more level. Because why not? You know? Why not? Plus, this is kind of a good power fantasy right here. You get to the end of this game and you're just laying down waste to everything. Yeah, I'm getting close, getting around 12, I'm getting 12,000 from one swing of my sword. That feels good. My hit points are turning green at this point, green with envy. It just feels good. This game's also super easy compared to the other ones, so I might as well take a little advantage of it. I almost feel like certain things are looking a little wonky with my stream, but I'm not sure if it's my stream itself or OBS. Maybe I need a tweak of my OBS settings. Because it feels just a little choppier than it should be. But maybe it's not, I don't know. It's kind of weird. I mean, I'm playing right now just looking entirely off my OBS stream. Or my OBS, like, not the stream, but what it's showing in the OBS window. I'm hoping it's just I'm hoping it's not as rough as it actually looks in this, because it looks just a tiny bit. Hold on one sec. Maybe it's not too bad, but feel like something just slightly off. Well, we will go to the save spot. We're going to save, and we're going to end this thing. Oh, we are not giving up. But you know who is giving up? Death toll. Time to end this. Dead silence. All right. Okay, my dogs are now barking. Being alive is suffering, so I'm just going to kill everyone. Good logic. Final boss, so it's got to have 2 forms. You'll notice he has no hit point meter. Let's go ahead and oh, I ran right into some of those. Okay, he's got me to my real hit points finally. Got him. If I was speed running, here's where it's pretty much time. I think. Yep. Well, I think that is the game. Good game. It's a fun game. I like the music. It's a good RPG. It's a lot of fun. No, first of all, you should apologize. Not quite. Yeah, you're probably lonely because you killed everyone in the world. That's because you killed everyone. Music's picking up. I think if anything, you shouldn't be their king anymore. You are the one who killed everyone in the world. You can't tell every generation because you're going to live the same amount of time as me, actually less, because the people are going to hang you. You killed everyone. And you got rich off of it. That king, he got away with all of it. Oh no, you're talking, so you kind of can. You know, when us inanimate objects are used the wrong way, it hurts us, but we can't tell anyone, except for we are literally telling you. The grandmas are gone, though, I notice. They probably died of old age during all of this. What was with that dig at the king right there? And which king? Your king or the king of the humans? Except that part where he built the machine. You know, he did build the machine to contact Death Toll and ran with it. Why are we talking you and not the dolphin? We don't know you that well, really, Lou the dolphin, so... Some of the characters in this game form some really deep attachment to me without much warning or anything. If you don't remember, that's how the dogs say thank you. It all comes back around. Seriously, you need to get rid of that dream rod, because that is kind of an invasion of privacy. Stop using the dream rod. That's not much of an option. I kind of did. Although it's not much of a good promise if I'm forced to essentially, like, say yes. Apparently my Stream Deck decided it doesn't want to allow me mute my mic anymore. That's annoying. Luckily I have another button on my soundboard to try and mute out my coughing. If a light ray shot into the sky and no one noticed it, did it make a sound? I don't know where, like, there are certain parts of this story where I can't tell what was poorly translated and what was just glossed over entirely. I like the fact that they keep making Dr. Leo into, like, such a heroic figure when he is the one who built the machine. And all he really did was allow a king to use it, didn't destroy it, and then decided to blow himself up to kill the queen to, I guess, make up for it. Like, I don't know how good that really is. But that was it for the first part of the Quintet trilogy. So next one coming up will be Illusion of Gaia. Not tonight. I'm done streaming for tonight. It's been a little over an hour. About what I like to stream for. I'm ending a little earlier than I usually aim to end, but usually I start a little later, so kind of works out somehow. But next up will be Illusion of Gaia, which continues this Zelda-style action-adventure with a little more of RPG type of element, like leveling up and that type of thing, so you can slightly grind. You could grind a little bit to be more powerful. Illusion of Gaia gets a little more difficult. There is one boss in particular, the vampires, that I am dreading getting to, because I played through Soul Blazer several times. As a little kid, when it first came out, I got the game right away when it first was released, and I kept playing it off and on throughout the years. Illusion of Gaia, I only played when it came out in the US. That was quite a while ago, 93, 94, 95, mid-90s. So 25 plus years ago. So I do not remember it too well. I tried playing through it again at one point, but I only got a short bit because something else came along, distracted me. Shiny things, I have to chase them, chase the shinies. See, that is just a horrible setup. The horrible, scenario. You could either keep your memory and be sad, or lose your memory and maybe be happy. No idea, I lost my memory. I strangely remember Dr. Leo. He's a horrible person, made a horrible machine, and didn't stop it. In all of the 2 times we met, you never lied to me, that I know of. Well, I'm glad you introduced me to the goat. So I lost my memory, but does that mean I lost my ability to talk to goats? Goats do not look like dogs. So, as I was saying, Illusion of Gaia is a little more tricky than this. There are some challenging parts. I may actually die on that game. And I will be using herbs. That game, though, herbs are more of items that you use, kind of like potions in a Final Fantasy game. They are not items that you hold on to and equip right before you die, so you could come back from the dead. But that is it. That was Soul Blazer. Terranigma, when I get to that one, I've never beaten. I've only gotten maybe halfway through, and it is very difficult. Certain parts of Terranigma, unbelievably hard. So, we're in for uncharted territory, or poorly charted with Illusion of Gaia. I've only gone through once, poorly charted. So, we'll see what happens. Anyways, thank you for watching. This has been Soul Blazer in my little Quintet trilogy adventure. The Quintet Affair, as I call it. So this has been It's All fun and games. Everything is going good for us. So, I see for some reason my mic mute just no longer is working. Let's see if I could get it to work. Well, that is... Oh, no. This is what I wanted. No. It is very strange. Yeah, it will not work anymore. That is just annoying. Well, I guess that's a shame. If I cough now on, I have a button over here that mutes things. I have a soundboard. It's kind of a shame I can't use my button on my Stream Deck, which I could use to bounce around through sources and stuff. Well, yeah, because if I look over here, here's my Stream Deck. Here's a little behind the scenes type of stuff, what my Stream Deck setup looks like. I have my camera 1 scene, my camera 2 scene, my Game Plus cam, which is what you're seeing, all of it gets rid of my camera. My crop game and cam, which is what I use whenever I'm doing a not full screen thing. My camera changed. When I'm not doing a full screen thing, I'll do the crop game plus cam, because then I could change profiles, change setups, and just have it for a specific game. I've got my cam 1 plus cam 2 right here. I do that during Extra Life quite a bit. I have intermission for Extra Life. Well, you know, quite a few things are set up for Extra Life. These buttons, dark and light, turn up and turn off the brightness on my Stream Deck. And then record. It'll record locally, which is what I was doing for some VR stuff on It's All Virtually Fun and Games for Half-Life Alyx. And then StreamYo, which is my corgi in a hot dog costume. That is the stream button. It starts the stream, it ends the stream. It is the button for the stream. And then I've got this guy right here, which should... See, I'll go over here, mixer audio. We will drag that. How about here? And it won't find a collection. It won't do anything with sources. So, unfortunately, I don't know what is up with that. Because it should be able to pick up the source of my microphone. Anyways, that's a little behind the scenes of how I do things with my Stream Deck. I also have a different set of tools for when I'm doing Extra Life, which are very similar, but there are a few extra little things, like my Wheel of Fortune. I don't even remember how I get this to work. It's... see, I could spin my Wheel of Fortune. I also had, for one game, I think I had, if you look over here, outside of Extra Life, I had for one game, the YOG, a special screen crop thing, because the YOG loads up really funny for streaming. It's kind of a pain to try and stream it. But I'm not sure what is going on with these. It really has me annoyed because I should be able to mute my microphone, because every once in a while I'll and when that happens, having a little button right in front of me, because my Stream Deck is right there in front of me, right here. So it's real easy to get to. Don't know what's up with that. Anyways, I've been rambling. This is a little behind the scenes of how I do some of my things. I also, if you ever want to see what I have set up when it comes to OBS, this is my OBS setup. Might as well just show a few things real quick while I'm, done streaming early. So OBS setup, I've got my different scenes right here, which are my cameras, which tie into my Stream Deck items over here. I've got way too many. So if you ever wondered, I keep saying, oh, I'm on this camera. No, I'm on this camera. Well, here's cam 1. And so we blank that out. This one, you'll notice cam 1 is on top of cam 2. But some days, cam 1 will not work. I also have some other things, so like extra life information. I have this little countdown timer for when I'm doing extra life stuff. I have a death counter, which I'm not using right now, when I did things like infinite deaths, when I was counting how many times I died playing Celeste a couple years ago for extra life. How many times I died on Minute this last year. So I have a bunch of little things set up. I had another browser right here, which is for my chat, but that is not on right now. I want to say if I shrink this some, you'll see that's where my chat is. I can actually turn that off. But it's a little bit of how the sausage is made. I mean, it's kind of fun to show a little bit of what that looks like. Not many people show that. One of these days, maybe I'll just show like a basic setup type thing. Just what it is, how I do it. Maybe a little bit of also like how I do audio production work or things like that. Because I do some audio work, I do some video stuff. Nothing too complex. Like for my own streaming, it's all very bare bones. I mean, I just like having a down and dirty, just friendly stream. Anyways though, rambling. Thank you for watching. This has been Soul Blazer. We are now done with Soul Blazer. We are moving on into the next part of the Quintet Affair, which means we are moving on next into Illusion of Gaia. That may be later this week, probably next week. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I haven't decided. Anyways, thank you for watching. Stay safe out there. Stay careful, socially distant. Wear a mask. Masks are good when you're in public. If you're not in public, you don't need one. But if you're in public, wear one. It's a good courtesy. Even if you're not sick, you don't feel sick, it shows that you respect everyone around you because you don't feel so full of yourself that I cannot get people sick. We all can. You could be an asymptomatic carrier. That means you have the virus, you are contagious, but you just don't have the symptoms like and all of that. Or maybe they're being masked by allergies. I mean, who knows? I'm allergic to everything right now. So I wear a mask when I go out. It's common courtesy, and right now in my county, it's a requirement. So, no harm in it. It's not that hard to do. If you don't have a mask, it can be a little trickier. I ordered a whole bunch of bike dust masks type that are kind of like scarves and you can pull up, because if you have a big beard, a COVID beard, a quarantine beard, bigger masks are a lot easier. If you don't need to get a haircut, don't go out and get a haircut. You know, don't sweat anything right now. Try to enjoy what life throws at you. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Have a good night. Have a good rest of your day. Be good to each other. Nothing but love. Nothing but respect. Hopefully my button to stop the stream will work, because my button for killing the microphone audio ain't working, and was literally working at one point during the stream. I don't get that. So, yeah, that's crazy. I'll try and figure that one out. Be good to each other. Have a good night. Nothing but love and respect.